Hey, this is Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Delta Green. This is the Contractors. This is my 2020 shotgun scenario, which I will put a link in the show notes to a write-up of it. And this was inspired by conversations I had both on the RPPR Patreon Discord and with friends, and in particular, Birk here wanted to mention the movie Arachnophobia, and of course, the character John Goodman plays in it. I was like, what if he was involved in Delta Green? Like, well, let's set that up. But yeah, we have three players here tonight, and we're just going to introduce each player in turn with a. Well, actually, no, just go ahead and introduce your characters. So, Baz, who are you playing?
I'm playing David Willis, an electrician.
All right. And Aaron, who are you playing?
Hi, Aaron. I'm playing Carson Caldwell, a plumber.
And Birk, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Birk. I am playing the exterminator, Chaz Umbridge.
Okay. And so
Short for Chastity.
We will
Chastity?
Your parents never gave you a shot, did they?
He's doing his best. We'll start with David Willis. This is the prologue. Several months ago, you're an independent contractor. All of you are independent contractors, so you specialize in just going out to, houses and various, just doing independent jobs. You don't work for your own company. You work for yourself, and you build up enough clients and business and a reputation that you can support yourself. It's a nice, comfortable life. But David, you're called out to a house. You need some electrical work done, but he offers to pay triple your normal rate in cash, half up front as soon as you walk in the door, and half upon completion. So this is how's your business doing, David? Do you need it, or is it just a nice gig?
I mean, I'm self-employed. I just an electrician. So yeah, I mean, any job, I take them.
Okay. So you go to a neighborhood on the outskirts of the city. We'll say this is Kansas City. And so it's, middle class neighborhood. The houses are all fairly nice. Some are run down more than others, but the house at the end of the neighborhood is a 2-story house. And when you get there, there's a middle-aged man. He introduces himself as Thomas. He's the same voice that you heard on the phone. And he explains that he needs the house to... he has some very specific needs. He is going to be... it's a bit unusual, but I'm paying you also just to be discreet. I'm going to have this machine in here. It needs a lot of power. It needs to be operating. I don't want any shortages. And so he gives you a list of instructions and he starts walking you through it. But I need you to set this up. And soon. You get to work on that. But as you are working, this takes you, and after you accomplish this work, he says, I'm going to put you on retainer. I'm going to pay you $1,000 a week just to be ready to answer any call in case something goes wrong. And I need you to drop everything and get here, and I'll pay 5 times the amount that you normally do for an emergency call, but you have to be here. Do you understand?
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. And again, you can't tell anybody about this place. You can't tell your family what your job is. Just, don't tell anybody about this place. Just, I need this to be 100% between you and me. All right.
You want me to set up a sleeping bag in the corner somewhere? I can just stay here.
It's probably better if you don't stay here. But
right.
just when you come. But as you notice, as you start working, so the first week setting this up, this electrical output up, modifying the wiring of the house goes well. As he wants a backup generator set up in the backyard. He wants all of this other stuff set up. And basically have a seamless power transition. If the power goes out, the backup generator instantly kicks on, or, he wants to make sure that whatever machine is going to be in here is going to be powered up. But he has you come back, and says, the wiring, some of the lights are flickering in the house and he needs you to check it out. And that's when you open up, you examine the stuff, and you have to go into the wall to look at the wiring. And as you do that, you see something very odd. You see a grid pattern of insects, cockroaches mostly, it looks like, but you see some praying mantises, you see some pill bugs, you see, you don't know, some beetles of some kind. And they're like set up in a square grid pattern, like connecting to each other and systematically trying to rewire the, like moving wires, not just chewing through them, but trying to drag them from one wire to another, some of the leads. So go ahead and give me a sanity check.
Fuck.
All right. That's
99 right out the gates.
Yep. That's unnatural, obviously. So that's 3 sanity. That's the max you can lose from this. How do you react?
I go, hey boss, you got any raid around here?
He comes up, he looks at you. I'll have to call someone to deal with this.
Okay.
Now, I need you to understand something, David. You've been working for me for a little while now, and I'm really appreciative of it. But you may want to talk to someone about this, and you can't.
It's just bugs. I don't give a fuck about them. I'll just...
No. You really can't, because if you do, someone might find out about, that night.
The fuck? Who are you?
Don't worry about who I am. It doesn't matter who I am, and if something happens to me, you think that you need to shut me up, then, well, there's going to be someone else who shows some photos to the police.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good. So, do what you can, and I'll call someone else in. And don't tell anyone anything. Okay?
Just bugs.
Just bugs. Didn't
see anything.
Yeah.
Not called exterminator.
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy.
So, and by this point, there's a machine, though. And we'll get into the machine in a bit. But it is very large and unusual. And David, you have no idea what the machine is. It seems to be a machine connected to a large metal container by very extensive cabling. And it is kept in the basement. But the container is, the machine is in the kitchen, actually, with cabling running down in there. So, let's see. Yeah, Chaz. You were called up. A man named Thomas asks you. He gives you triple your rate to come out here, and he needs some pests exterminated.
Wow. I will exterminate them with great umbrage.
Okay. But as you go through your job, you find something very unusual. There are insects moving with unusual purpose, all heading to it's almost as though they're guided, like they're all acting like ants, but they're different species cooperating, which you've never seen before.
But I always knew this would happen. Crossbreeding.
So as you were working, you don't have to roll to exterminate them. They seem to be, aside from their unusual intelligence or coordination, whatever you want to call it, they seem to be normal.
Hit him with the spritzer.
But Chaz says, I'm going to have you come here every day or every other day. probably every day, and do a check of this place and make sure there are no insects messing with the wiring or any of the machinery.
Every day ain't cheap.
No, we can afford it. But the other important thing is that we need you to be discreet, not to tell anyone about this.
Oh yeah, people are always very embarrassed about their pest problems.
I mean, this is
Strict code.
This is more than embarrassment,
Mm-hmm.
Chaz.
No, it's okay. No, you got a lot of money. You're not used to having pests in your house. That happens to all of us. You take care of it.
The thing is, Chaz, we do know that you have breached your professional ethics.
Hey, if this is about spritzing the old folks home, that was just a typo in the address.
What? No.
What? Oh.
We know you took something from a storage locker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
okay.
If you want to keep your license, you want to keep your job, you'll keep this under your hat. We'll pay you triple rate, but you need to come back here every day and make sure this place is free from insects.
I'll sign you up for our premium preventive services.
No, nothing on paper.
Extra.
Nothing on paper.
You got it.
But all right, are we
Extra premium?
Are we simpatico?
Yes.
Okay. So, finally, Carson.
Yeah.
You were called in because there's something wrong with the pipes and there's leaks coming throughout the house. And so you get to work and you find the damnedest thing. A large groups of insects that seem to be chewing the somehow getting through PVC piping from the inside out.
What the hell? Did some kid flush a pound cake down here or something? Just
from what you can tell, it's somehow it's being. You have no idea how they got in here, but they're causing leaks throughout the house by systematically targeting the water, and they're acting almost with malicious intent. They're targeting the floor above the kitchen to cause leaks into the kitchen. It seems where there's a large machine.
Let me get out and look around, trying to at least turn off the water as I'm going.
You do notice that there is piping. There is actually a hose. There are actually two hoses attached to the machine going from the sinks in the kitchen. It seems that water is going in and out of the machine.
Look at down there. Take a look at the machine too. Does it look like it's just a tap hookup that they have into it?
Yeah.
The goddamn kids on their water-cooled computers. What the?
It doesn't look like a computer. It's like the size of a refrigerator, but on its side. And it has like mini dials, and you've never seen anything like it. It's almost like something from a movie.
God, this is bizarre.
It is warm though, so you can tell that you're guessing that the water is used to cool it.
Yeah. Do I have a contact for the house, or was this?
Oh, he's there. Thomas is there.
Hey, Tom.
Thomas, yes.
Okay, Thomas. Sorry, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen the most screwed up thing. All the pipes that are leading into this thing in here right now, they're being eaten from the inside out by ants.
Not just ants. Like you see cockroaches, praying mantises, pill bugs, other beetles.
I don't know how they're getting in there, or what's causing them to try to eat through the PVC. I've never seen any damn bug that could do that in my life.
Yeah,
like I think you need an exterminator out here, because I'm not going to.
We have an exterminator. He is but obviously the exterminator is not. I'll have to have him look at the water system. There were.
Well, I'm not going to be able to do a damn thing until.
Well, can you add some filters or something to make sure that no solid matter can get into the machine?
I can add a filter, but the problem is though, it's like the leaks right now. I got to patch those up first, and that's going to at least take a couple hours, and I got to go run and get some supplies.
The machine starts beeping, an alarm. It's like, Okay.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
No, it's not. Carson, you're going to have to assist me.
I don't get paid enough for stuff that I
you have to come with me.
Don't run the wall.
I'm going to pay you, but Carson, you're going to have to help me. We're going to have to go into the basement.
I need a little more info on that first, Sue. I'm sorry, but because all the piping's up here.
Really? Do you want to? You want some more information? What about the those lovely gentlemen you overheard when you were working in New Jersey? Do you want them to find out where you live now?
What do you know about that?
Oh, I know quite a bit about them, and I know they definitely want to know where you are. And if you don't want them to find that out, you'll come with me down in the basement. And if you're thinking about violence, know that there's other people who know that, and if something happens to me, then the people in New Jersey will definitely learn about you. Do you understand?
God damn it. I'm not working for I'll help you, but I'm not working for another goddamn cartel.
This is not cartel. This is definitely not a cartel. I am trying to do the right thing, actually, but it is very hard to explain. And come with me into the basement. So
hard to explain when you got a metaphorical gun to my back.
He goes down in the basement. I assume you follow.
Mm-hmm.
There's cabling going from this machine in the kitchen all the way down in the basement, and is connected to a large metal container of some kind. And there is let's see here. There's also a there's also like a keypad on it, and he starts pushing buttons. Look, I forgot. I was so busy with you. Go upstairs. Go back into the kitchen. In the refrigerator, there's a large plastic bag. It has crickets in it. Bring it in here.
I don't wonder if you have a goddamn bug problem if you're keeping crickets in here. Just grudgingly walk upstairs.
Okay, the machine is still beeping.
And grab the crickets that he's asking for.
Yeah, they're like, it's a very large bag, almost like it fills a good like third of the refrigerator, and there's just thousands of crickets. They seem to be, you can't tell if they're alive or dead. I mean, you don't know much about crickets, but they're not hopping around or anything.
Just take it out of there. Look at it as I'm walking down. Are you running like a lizard shop, or is this for some kind of like freaky bug protein startup?
The top of the container slides open, and the Thomas is looking into it, and there's this unearthly glow hitting him in the face, and it's like the air pressure in the room drops, and there's just this energy emanating. You feel it inside of you. It is something pulsing, both attracting and repelling you at the same time. You stagger for a step when it fully opens. So go ahead and give me a sand check.
Yay! All right, 43, made it.
Okay, you don't lose any sanity.
Okay.
Thomas asks for the bag.
Just toss it to him. Like I don't want to get any more, because that is Ark of the Covenant bullshit right there.
What? Okay. So he empties the bag into the portal, and then closes it. So Thomas says, there is something in the machine. The machine is containing it. Now, we can't take it to a government facility because there are spies. There are traitors. The machine must remain near a large power grid if it's to work. And if the machine remains operational enough, the threat will be neutralized. Do you understand?
I think so.
So we need people. We need you, and there's 2 other contractors to keep this house working and the lights working and the power on to keep the machine to neutralize the threat. Now, I have more than enough money to pay you, and if you betray us, if you tell anybody, well, you'll be going down with us.
Yeah, I heard that line from some other before, but I mean, your government, right? Like, wouldn't there be somebody way more qualified to take care of whatever this is?
Well, that, like I said, that's the problem. Who to trust? All I know about you, well, I know quite a bit about you, and so I know that you don't have any connections to anybody. You're just a regular Joe. So I know you're not working for, well, there's a lot of bad people out in the world, and they would love to have their hands on this. So
what do they need with a box portal?
don't worry about it. Just keep the water flowing into the machine to cool it, and keep the bugs out of the water. It's all because this thing is obviously influencing things, even though the machine is on. If it's imagine what this thing can do if the machine was turned off.
I don't really know. Like my kid's more into the sci-fi crap than I am.
Okay,
So,
well, just know I'm paying
kind
you
of
a lot.
hockey.
Don't tell your kids. Don't tell anyone. Don't cash it all under the table. Don't put anything down on paper. Just keep this thing fixed. And if I call you, the number I gave you, then you get here as fast as possible. I don't care what comes to mind. This is what you do. All right?
Yeah, okay. You like one of the bugs filtered out. Let me go to the truck and see what I can do.
Okay. Yep.
Just don't kill me or my family. So
do your job, and they won't come to that. So, so time passes, and eventually the three of you run into each other. So we'll just do a couple brief scenes where each of you run into someone else. So, David, as you were working one day, another man, now Thomas has told you that there is an exterminator. And so Chaz, describe what Chaz looks like. And David, describe what David looks like. But yeah, sorry.
Chaz is 5'9", slovenly. Doesn't spend a lot of time at the gym. Got a head for bugs. That's about it.
Okay.
And David, what does David look like?
David is 6'3", 225 pounds, and jacked looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Chaz comes up with more bug spray, I assume.
Yeah, I got just a little backpack tank, a little pressure.
Okay.
Spritzing down the walls with a preventative. I don't know if it'll work. He's got half ants.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
that's
man.
a real problem.
Man, I mean, they got a place up here where I'm working. If you could put some attention on it, it'd be bad.
Yeah, sure.
Now Thomas is not here. Thomas sometimes is there, sometimes he's not. This is not one of them. But you've all been here before multiple times. So do you just keep working, or do you talk to each other?
Want a beer?
Sure.
Got some in the truck.
Oh,
I need a fucking break.
Well, what type of beer?
Coors Light, actually, to be honest. It's the greatest beer.
No. Only ones with Blue Mountains, please.
Oh, yeah.
So what they got you here for? You building some type of electric trap for these half ants?
I'm just trying to keep the place running, man. This wiring here fucking sucks.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Yeah, honest day's work.
Yeah, something like that. See, I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, fuck it, whatever. I've worked for weirder people.
Have you?
I once wired a meth house.
Ooh. Bet they got all kinds of bugs.
Oh, they scratch themselves like they do.
Let's see here. Are you in the backyard or in the house?
I'm in the front yard next to my truck drinking a beer.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm spraying chemicals, I'm probably outside.
All right. So both of you give me an alertness check.
Whatever it is, I found it.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Hey, why don't you shotgun this one?
All right. So David, I mean, the two of you are just having a lukewarm one. I don't know. They're probably.
I have one of those plug-in mini fridges in my.
He's
truck.
an electrician. He's power.
I got my shit set up.
Okay, so you're having two cold ones. When David something wraps itself around your leg and pulls you down onto the ground. And then you feel lots of things crawling on your body. So Chaz, what are you going to do?
So this is not in his mind. This is something.
Yeah, you see him. There's something in the grass. It looks like rope. The grass has not been mowed on here. Thomas did not pay for fucking lawn care. So it is, yeah.
Oh, we had that fourth player could have picked the lawn keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I aggressively start spraying it.
Okay. He starts spraying. Are you spraying the thing at his leg, or are you going to spray? Yeah.
Spray me!
Now these are dangerous. Gotta keep them away from
All
the
right.
mouth.
Chaz, you see like what appears to be like a dark kind of rope, like, or snake or something, like shooting through the grass and coming towards your leg.
Oh my god! I don't work with snakes. Fuck this.
Let's see here.
Try to swing at it with the spray wand to keep it at bay.
Okay.
Not like hitting, just like waving, like.
Okay. You spray it.
Choo. I definitely spray it. I spray everything.
Yeah.
That's all most of my problems.
David, what are you going to try? Are you trying to get up?
Yeah, totally.
All right. As you try and get up, you feel again. It almost feels like a cord wrapped around your leg, but you start tugging at it. So go ahead and give me a strength ×5 check.
Success.
Okay. With that, it pulls apart, and that's when you see that there is a cord, but it's made up of, well, insects. Like yeah. Go ahead and give me a sand check.
God, I'm getting beat up already. Yes.
All right. Well, this is you don't lose any sand. It was just a 0-1. But Chaz, you're spraying them and backing up. It can't keep up with you. But you do see it as well, that it seems to be like thousands of insects that have like woven themselves into like an organic kind of rope with legs all around it, and it's just trying to get you.
These are the smartest goddamn ants I've ever seen.
Well, there's definitely there's a lot more than just ants.
They've learned to lead
Turbo
empires.
So, yeah, that was, how do you two react to that?
Probably not well.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh yeah, Chaz, give me a sand check as well.
You got it. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just another day at the office.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
I mean, if you think about it, you don't get paid enough for any job, man. That's how they get you.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I got some whiskey in the truck. You want some?
Yeah. I think we need an upgrade after that.
All right, cool.
All right. So that's how that scene ends. But let's see here, Carson.
Yeah.
As you again are working one day, Chaz comes to make his rounds around the house. What are you working on?
I have a auger that I'm taking down one of the other drains because it's just been a bitch to try to get. So it's probably within the kitchen near the that box, just because I'm trying to clear one of the waterway, so we have a clear tube.
Okay.
So just wrestling with that. I'm doing a manual one because I'm afraid an auto would just rip the PVC as weak as it was.
Mm-hmm. All right. So it's inside. So Chaz, what would you be doing inside the house? I guess just laying traps.
I'm just checking the traps. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I just kind of lean in the door and be like, hey.
Oh, hey, how's it going? So, Carson,
Chaz.
Oh, you're the what?
Exterminator.
Exterminator, the bug man.
Umbridge Exterminators. That's me.
Oh,
hey,
God.
question.
Yeah.
You haven't seen any rope bugs around here, have you? Like ropes made of bugs learning to work as ropes?
You know that they're like a little rope of bugs, like they're twining together.
like a big one that could pull a man down.
Take a look down this drain.
Boy, that'd be a good thing for a jump scare to have something come out of that drain.
Just letting you know, we were outside a couple days ago. I guess it's been a couple days since the last incident.
Yeah.
And I think the spray is keeping them outside, but there are giant rope bugs in the lawn.
In the lawn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there. You ain't ever seen the beginning of Blue Velvet with the bugs in the lawn?
Not my kind of movie, man. I'm usually more the action type. Sorry.
Got some action. There's some fighting. Anyway,
okay.
Yeah, I would just be careful and proceed to the house from your truck and back as quick as possible.
Oh God!
Because there's rope bugs.
I
don't know how they got this part.
I gotta ask a question. Did Thomas rope you in under weird circumstances?
Literally now, but yeah, I mean, he's you get this kind of money, just drives a man crazy. He's got rope,
or at least I don't know. I've just like seen him. That's like trying to train a bug army or doing something because hell, take a look at this and pull up the auger, and I'm sure it just comes up with like clumps of insects.
Yeah, there's some. But as you're looking at it, you put it up in the light of the window, the kitchen window that looks out onto the backyard, and you see, you notice actually on the window there are some cockroaches, but the weird thing is that they're lined up to make a rectangle. And there's a few more crawling into it. Do you keep watching?
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no, this is kind of weird damn thing. You said Chaz, right?
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, both the cockroaches keep crawling. Other cockroaches keep crawling, and they slowly make an X in the middle of the rectangle.
No.
That can't be good.
No, I mean,
both give me sand checks.
180 million years, you're bound to learn some shit.
Yeah.
Basic geometric shapes. What the?
Yeah.
Made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is not even the weirdest thing I've seen cockroaches do.
I assume that's been the rope situation you told me about.
Well, the rope was like littler bugs. I don't remember if they're cockroaches, but I had a family once. Kid tried to behead a bunch of cockroaches, but didn't know they can live for a week without their head. Instead, just headless cockroaches running around. You got to take care of them properly.
They can live without their heads?
For a week.
Oh, God, evolution's fucking scary.
They breathe through their thorax.
Yeah, it's weird right now, so I'm just gonna pull this out right now. It looks like it's clear, and see if I can get home before my dinner gets really cold. So, you do. It's like you do, Bugman.
Warm dinner must be paying you more than it pays me. All right, start spraying the.
You can't afford a little microwave?
Oh no, I ain't got power. I guess I'm friends with an electrician now. Something to ponder. Start spraying the little square cockroaches.
Shaking my head and like rushing out as quickly as I can, just fast walking. God no.
All right, so a couple days pass, and let's see here. This time, David, you have to work on something. What are you working on?
Some sort of technical thing involving electricity.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You're working on the fuse box in the basement.
That is what I am working on. The fuse box.
Mm-hmm.
It needs fuses.
And you hear the door open from upstairs, from the front doors opening. What do you do?
Probably just I can I see the door from where I'm at?
No, you're in the basement.
I just assume it's either one of the plumber or Thomas is the name of the guy who hired us, right?
Yeah.
I assume it's either the plumber or not the plumber. I don't know. There's a plumber here yet.
Yeah.
The bug guy or maybe Thomas. I just go back to work.
Okay. So Carson, you're there to clog. Basically, a lot of your work has been unclogging the pipes to keep the water flowing.
Reapplying filters as needed, so to try to keep those out with just a constant scrape.
Yep. But you hear some switching and work going on in the basement.
Hello? Fever. What? Hello?
Yeah, somebody down there?
Yeah. Who is that?
Oh, that's Carson Caldwell. I'm the plumber here.
Man, I got a whole fucking team here in this house. Got an electrician, a plumber, fucking bug guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That it's like what was his name? Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz. That's his name. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a couple of screws. It seems like he's a little too interested in his work right now. So he hasn't given you any horrifying cockroach stories, has he?
Nah, want a beer?
I don't drink when I'm on the job, but I think so. I appreciate it.
All right.
So I try to wait till I'm after done, so I don't really screw up anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
well, don't mind me. I'm gonna drink a beer.
Hey,
don't tell the boss, or do. I don't give a shit.
God, that's like for as much money as they're paying us, and at least keeping around here. Honestly, I don't trust them. So your decision, man. So
how much is he paying you?
I guess I forgot for the triple whatever like the normal cost of the continuing job was. I guess did he actually specify that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just give him the number, whatever that was. So
yeah, making pretty good money.
No, bank for a freak house though. I mean,
it's got some bugs and some bug ropes but
Chaz told you about the bug ropes?
No, don't worry. I know about the bug ropes.
Oh, you saw it?
I became intimately acquainted with the bug ropes.
Jeez. No, I didn't see that. We didn't see the bug ropes, but they actually made shapes on the walls. Like they literally made a rectangle and tried to X it out. It's the thing I've seen.
Yeah, my first day here when I got the job, I was doing some work in the walls. And, I meant to ask Chaz about this because he knows about bugs. But they had formed themselves in this big geometric pattern, and they got all like nice and wired into the walls with the electrical, and yeah, that really fucked with me. I'm still drinking that one off.
What? So they're doing it downstairs in your stuff too?
I was upstairs when that happened.
Oh,
it's the whole house, I think. But you know what? It's best to just drink your way through it and not think about it. Just like my first marriage.
So, taking that in, well?
I don't know. You tell me.
So, it's like, wouldn't know, kind of just first one stuck pointing to my ring finger. So.
Yeah.
So, but, anyway, like I said, thanks for letting me know. Watch back. I may take you up on your beer in a moment, so. But,
got whiskey in the truck.
Oh, way too strong for me during the day, so that's a nightcap, friend. So, but we'll keep it up there, and just let me know if there's any more bug ropes. I guess, I keep worrying they're gonna get into the pipes. So,
okay, yeah.
So, I assumed you were talking from the top of the basement stairs, sort of yelling at each other.
It's a little bit, since I saw.
Hey, you want a beer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just kind of talking. So, you finally head into the kitchen proper, Carson. And on the top of the tap that the machine is plugged into, there's a cockroach. It is like twice as long as a cockroach should be. And here's the thing: there's another cockroach sort of on top of it, but like to the side, and it's kind of it's slightly smaller and partially at an angle. And then there's a slightly smaller cockroach on top of that cockroach, and it's at an angle. And it goes on and on and on and trailing off into this little spiral until it's just your mind just says it's a fractal cockroach. And so go ahead, just give me that sand check.
God, it looks like that stupid comic book my kid's reading.
What comic book is your kid reading?
I don't. Somebody gave him Uzumaki. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Success, critical.
All right, you just lose one. That's a really fucking weird cockroach, man.
Oh.
It's just sitting there
God.
looking at you.
Take at least, go ahead and start to take one of my work gloves and start just wiping it off if I can, just like smacking it off the.
Are you smacking it or are you picking it up?
No, I'm just smacking it off. I don't want to touch it. I want to as least as possible.
Okay, you try and smack it, and it actually somehow leaps towards you, trying to get onto your shirt, onto your chest. So, yeah, going to give me a Dex times 5 check.
Dex times 5. Can I roll athletics instead, or
no? Dex times 5.
Okay.
Or dodge. I guess if you have dodge, you could roll that.
Let's see. I do not. So we'll do...
Your base dodge is 30, so I assume your dex is higher than 6.
Yeah, so that'll be 55 I'm rolling against. So, made it.
Okay. With that, you lurch out of the way, and it lands on top of the machine, and it keeps trying to land on you. You could try. So, David, you hear some sort of commotion going up in the kitchen. A toolbox has been dropped.
Fucking amateurs.
And you also hear, "Ugh!"
After my encounter, I just assume he found himself one, so he'll be all right.
Okay.
I get back to work.
All right. Well, let's see here. Carson, give me an unarmed attack to hit it.
All right.
I'm gonna need some screams before I stop working.
Down in the basement.
Yeah, cat scratch fever.
I seem to have unarmed, so
unarmed base is 40%.
40%. Okay. I make it 24.
Okay, yeah, you smack the shit out of it with your bare hand. It explodes in goo.
Oh God. Oh God. Uh-oh.
It was very juicy.
Go to the sink and just turn on the tap, and
it's just bits of more insect bits fall on your hands.
Oh God, I don't want it in my mouth. I think I'm breathing it. Oh God. Try not to throw up.
All right, yeah.
And look around here. I actually get to the door. Dave?
What?
You might want to be careful. We got way bigger cockroaches up here. And they have an explosion point.
Yeah, cat scratch fever.
I'm done right now. Just watch out. So I'm going home to take the longest shower of my life.
All right. Yeah. So you. So yeah, that's how it goes. So you've all met each other. You run each other more times, but a few months pass, and it becomes part of your routine. It doesn't seem to be much worse than the rope bugs and the fractal insects that you find occasionally, and things like that. But there's nothing else like that. Those are the specific manifestations it shows. So it kind of almost not get familiar, but the money really helps. But that's until a really nasty storm hits the city. So thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. All three of you get a call to get to the house ASAP. So Chaz, where are you on a Thursday night?
So I'm definitely at home at my, home/place of business. I'm in my basement. I got a pile of dead ants, trying to make them form a rope.
Okay.
I can't figure out how they do it.
So what? Yeah. So the thing you stole from that storage locker. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I was doing a job at a storage locker, which metagame happened to be a green box. Got myself a little vial of something that I thought was just a pesticide that perhaps a competitor or an amateur, unlike myself, had left behind. But I've sprayed on bugs. I found out it had a reanimative effect on bugs. So I would just spend time in my basement bringing bugs back to life so that I could just test them with different, made it way cheaper to test different pesticide blends because you just kill the bug and then bring them back.
Yeah, give me a sand check to represent how this work is affecting you.
Probably not well.
Yeah. Probably not well.
Big fail.
Yeah. All right.
I think. Yeah.
Only 2, but yeah, unnatural.
Yeah.
You haven't been that successful. But yeah, he's telling you to get to the house, bring everything.
Finally go time.
Yeah. Are you taking the vial as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, David, where are you on a Thursday night?
Sitting at a bar, drinking, trying to not think about what I did.
Yeah. And what did you do? What are you? What are the intrusive thoughts you can't get out of your head?
Walking in my home after a long day of work, find my wife with another man, and then killing that man with my bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
I can still hear her screaming.
Mm-hmm. And obviously she left and you don't know where she is, it sounds like.
Yep.
And where do they take photos of you? Disposing of the body, I assume.
That's a good question.
Okay.
Probably, let's say just one of the nearby rivers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little did you know there was a surveillance camera on a light pole or something, or a nearby building had a angle on the riverside where you dumped the body, and your license plate was readable. So, yeah. Of course, you may not know that, but they know. And so yeah, that's when you get the call, and you have to head out. So, and you have to head out.
Fuck.
Yep. And then. Finally, Carson, where are you on a Thursday night?
I will be at home with my family, so just probably after at least helping my wife clean up after cooking.
Okay. Well, you get a call. You have to go. What do you tell your wife?
Oh, sorry, it's an emergency. It's emergency call. I'm gonna have to do it right now. Apparently, the whole basement's about to flood, and they can't get anybody else out there.
It's really coming down there. It's really dangerous. I mean, it sounds like the basement's already lost. You should just call it off.
So I would, but this is somebody that actually reserved that. So it's like at least the services. And honestly, with him in braces right now, that's actually going to pay for the full thing. So let's say it's basically a pay whether it goes or not right now. So I'll be home. Okay.
Okay.
So,
hey, there it goes. Sorry.
The 3 of you arrive. Why don't I'll just start off with David. You show up first. Thomas is there. He looks not happy. He says to you, something's come up. I'm gonna wait till the others show up, but the game plan has changed slightly. So
what's the game plan, buddy?
Well, we're gonna have to move it. So the machine, but I need time. I need you to just wait. While you're here, while you're waiting, though, check the wiring. I think your surge protection worked, but it can't hurt.
Want a beer?
No, don't drink any. If you've been drinking, stop. You need to be as sober as possible.
Well, as possible is not very much, but okay, I'll go check.
Yeah. So next up is Chaz. So I'm gonna wait. So Thomas again says, when the last contractor gets here, I'll explain. But the game plan has changed slightly. So I'm gonna need your help tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. But while you're here, why don't you look for insects?
I'm sure there's no problem finding any.
Actually, but you start looking, but you don't find any.
Looks like that last spray worked.
Hey, that Chaz? Hey, you want a beer?
Yeah, buddy.
No drinking.
Coors Light. It's not really drinking.
Yeah, come on, man.
Jesus Christ. You're going to want to be sober for this.
I doubt that.
Finally, David, you show up. So good. Hey,
Carson.
Carson. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. David, Chaz, meet me and Carson in the kitchen. So all of you, Emily says. Something has come up, and I believe, I think I mentioned earlier that there are traitors in the government, traitors who would do terrible things with this machine, and I believe they may be close. I have found a way to relocate the machine without them being able to find it, but I need time to set it up. So you need to keep the machine running and make sure no one else gets it. No one else gets inside. So on the off chance that anyone shows up and tries to gain entry in the house, use these. He lays out 3 handguns on the kitchen table. And then he lays out 3 magazines. 1 spare magazine for each handgun. Each one is like a Glock.
No.
Who's gonna be coming for this house? Not like in any way for this thing. They don't. No one knows it's here.
Well, hopefully that's true, but there have been. We can never be too careful. So I will return in approximately 4 hours with a truck and other people to move that can move the machine. And once we move the machine, we'll deal with that then. But just if someone tries to get inside the house, an intruder, a burglar, someone tries to break in, and under no permission do you let anyone into the house other than me or people who come with me. I will identify them.
This stuff only works on bugs.
Yes, but the thing is, if a traitor knows where the machine is, they will kill you to get to the machine. Do you understand? So these are for your protection. So I'm going to leave them here, and hopefully you don't need them, but there they are. All right? And of course, I will give you an extra bonus for tonight. But these are for your protection. Hopefully you won't need them. All right, I'm leaving. Every minute counts. So again, I should be back in about 4 hours with a truck.
What? Okay.
What?
Just saying. I mean, we could go get you a truck. No,
I have to prepare the new location first. Then I'll come back with a truck to move it. So there has to be some work done to prepare the new site. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. God, you shouldn't drink. You may need a steady hand.
That's what I'm drinking.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Yeah, the rain, it is pouring down. He goes out into it. There's thunder and lightning. But yeah, the Right now the house seems to be eerily quiet and empty of insects for the first time since you've been here. What do the three of you do?
There's no insects. There's not much to do. Crack open a course.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look in the walls real quick because I was kind of worried about that wiring in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make sure it's still steady and let's make sure my surge protector is not fucked.
Okay. Give me an electronics check.
That's not a skill.
Electrician, sorry. You have it at 60%.
Oh. Did I not? Okay, cool. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
40.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it did take, there was a power surge, but the surge protector was enough. So, so far you're good. But yeah, everything's fine. Everything's peachy, but you don't know if it could take another hit like that. So it definitely has suffered some damage from the lightning storm, but swapping out in the middle of the storm is also, dangerous. Cause obviously if it hits a wall, you're replacing it, then it would definitely overload.
I could just run a ground line out of the house into the yard.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Okay. Give me another electrician check.
Nailed it.
Okay. So he's doing that. Chaz, what are you going to be doing?
Well, if it's raining, no point spraying outside. It's just going to wash it all away. So I'll just wander the house, like idly checking traps and
Okay.
having a course.
There are leaks in the roof.
Not my job, man.
Okay. Carson, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go ahead and check all the filter fittings that I had put over the pipes just to make sure they aren't eating anywhere, and just general water pressure levels, and see if it should be holding like it is, or if there's another leak somewhere that I haven't caught on.
Okay. Yeah, they're empty.
Like completely empty spot, because usually it's like emptying. It's like emptying a graveyard of insects out of these things.
Yeah, no, they're completely like it's just a normal tap.
Oh. Okay, why after all this? Why I could have watched the Packers. Oh God.
Okay.
So I'll go back upstairs and just kind of sit with Chaz and the others as they're finishing with their work.
Not too long afterwards, the doorbell rings.
Are we expecting anyone?
Yes, we've been expecting someone.
Yeah, but we don't want to expect anybody.
Exactly.
Guns.
Are you taking a gun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was told I could be killed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Just...
Doorbell rings again.
Does it have a little, like, people?
I'm sorry, what?
Does it have a little...
people?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a people.
Okay. I will take a look.
Okay. There is a person there. It looks like a well-dressed woman with like a raincoat on and an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
She's sort of looking around, rings the doorbell.
I'm not answering the door. Should we answer it? Should we?
Yeah, she starts knocking on the door. Says, "Hello, I see lights on."
Go away.
Don't, no, goddamn it, don't say anything to her.
Oh, hello. Hey, is Thomas home?
Nope, wrong house.
Is Thomas there? Can I talk to him?
No, there's no Thomas here.
Come on. It's cold out here. I was told this is where Thomas lives.
Ma'am, I'm an expert at pest removal and you are bothering me.
What? What? I can't hear you. Can you open the door?
No.
Come on. Is there anyone else there? I'm here to help Thomas.
No, you got the wrong house, ma'am.
Knock.
Thomas lives down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, what address?
You probably got confused in the rain. I don't know a Thomas.
600 Eat a Dick Lane. Now go the fuck away.
I'm back here just going, my hand in my head. I was like, oh God.
Okay. Come on, please. It's really cold and wet outside. Come on. Can I just get my bearing? My phone died. Do you have the address? Like, is it on this side of the street or the other?
Other.
Okay.
I mean, they told me somebody's gonna come kill me. And I'm
Yeah,
fucking
no,
idiot.
that's fine.
So,
All right. So are you still watching through the people?
Yeah.
Okay. The woman eventually sighs and leaves and starts going down the street, starts crossing the street. Then you lose sight of her in the gloom and the rain.
Well, that was fucking suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did it. We neutralized the threat.
Yeah, good job.
Oh yeah,
team.
when she doesn't come back here knocking on the door after she finds out there's another wrong house.
Well,
Maybe there is a Thomas. Who knows?
you're not thinking if she's looking for someone, there's going to be a lot of wrong houses.
Truth. He speaks the truth.
What if she comes back here though? That's
Well, we'll deal with that.
I get it. That's a 20 minutes from now problem.
Yeah, you got to think ahead, kid.
Man, I've never held a gun before.
I'm 42.
This feels fucking cool.
Yeah. Imagine what it feels like to use one.
Yeah, I am.
It's like
Come-
pesticide for people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Could have been. I could have been in my lounger.
So,
Want a beer?
do you want a beer?
No,
Okay.
thank you though.
No, but the person he said's coming, we drove him off. You can have a beer now to celebrate. Fine.
I still want to be kind of sober for this right now.
Mission
I-
accomplished.
You know what? It's a beautiful thing
Got-
about this country. You can do that if you want.
I know that's right. I'll just wait for the Baileys until I get home.
Bailey's?
We can tell who's the married man.
You got that Bailey's kind of guy vibe about you.
So a bit of time passes as you all talk, feeling very secure that you've fended off the intruder. And that's when all of you start hearing this high pitched sound. It's very faint at first, but then it gets stronger and stronger and stronger until none of you can hear each other talk. And you're all just staring at each other in the living room, sort of like, what do you do?
What?
It's like a high pitched hum.
We can't hear each other talking anymore?
Yeah.
The bugs have gotten too smart.
Yeah, I start looking around for a source.
All right. All three of you roll alertness.
Oh my god.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, the person who failed by the most actually finds it in this case.
Oh, no.
No.
So,
Ross.
Aaron, it's a 2-story house. Which room do you go in? Just pick a room in a 2-story average 3-bedroom house.
It would be the upstairs bathroom.
Upstairs. Oh, okay. You go into the upstairs bathroom, and you think it. I mean, it is a weird sound. It's almost everywhere and nowhere at the same time. But then when you open the door in the bathroom, it immediately sounds different. And then you're like, "What the fuck?" You're looking around. You don't see anything unusual. But then you look up, and the ceiling looks a little darker than usual. And well, you don't really notice the ceiling, but it seems like the light's not. Boy, the light bulb must be really dim. It's not. Oh God, it's moving. Oh God,
Flashlight
Then-
on it.
all the wasps fall on you. And go ahead and give me a sand check. They were all buzzing at the same frequency.
Wasps.
Yep.
Goddamn
Why did it
wasps.
have to be wasp?
That's literally my fucking nightmare.
Goddamn murder hornets. Oh yeah, that fails.
Yeah. This is going to be a little more than 1d3. Yeah, that's 5. That's fight,
That's
flight,
a
or
10.
panic.
Absolute. Oh, fight, flight, or freeze.
Yeah, fight, flight, or freeze.
Oh, it's like no, absolutely flee.
Okay.
So that's.
By the way, were you carrying their gun, or did you leave it in the kitchen?
I was carrying it, so
Okay.
but it was like tucked in a pocket somewhere. So
yeah, well, you're
that's
freaking the fuck out. Give me a luck check. Choose high or low.
Jesus. All right. Knew this was going to come to this. Let's see. I will go high.
Okay. You need a 50 or better.
Roll them bones, Aaron.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I apparently shot myself.
No, it's fortunately the safety was on, but it does fall out of your pocket. It's in the upstairs bathroom now. You are freaking out as thousands of wasps fall on you like a living wave, a living carpet. Some fall on your mouth, and you're just freaking out. Now give me a Dex ×5 check to avoid falling down the stairs.
Made that one though.
All right.
So I do compose myself as I'm screaming.
You managed to run down the stairs without tripping and falling down the stairs. Both of the other two, Chaz and David, you hear the screams coming from upstairs. Chaz, where are you in the house?
I guess I was chilling in like the living room, wherever there's a sofa.
Okay.
Somewhere I can just...
You're just looking under chairs or something. You're not looking that hard, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm not really.
Okay.
I've done my part.
Okay. David, what about you?
Shotgun Coors Light in the living room with Chaz. Got a Bluetooth radio set up to my phone. We're jamming out to early 90s hip hop. We're got our guns out, acting all cool.
Yeah, that's when Carson comes down covered in, insects of some kind, screaming, as he's just trying to get them off of him.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
As they're just out, I actually get. Does the sink have a spray hose on it? Like,
sure.
So I just grab that, trying to drench myself to get them off. So
you have to
behind him and start spraying him with pesticide.
You have to assert your dominance.
The minute I hear the pesticide and I cough, my backhand goes out.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, just trying to help. Stop,
okay.
Drop and roll.
Taking my shirt off and everything, so it's down. You don't spray me with goddamn chemicals.
I'm cackling right now.
No, these are organic. I made them myself.
There is 1,000 wasps up there.
Oh my god, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen, man. You came running down the stairs like, ah!
It was pretty
Staring
funny,
daggers at David.
You want a beer, man?
David, give me another alertness check.
I go upstairs to spray the alleged wasp infestation.
No.
Okay. So, David, you're not paying attention. And that's when you feel something, bump into your foot, and then you feel something roll up your leg sleeve. Something kind of big, something like bulging against your pant leg, like it can barely fit in there, but somehow it's squishing itself.
It's hard to know, you know.
And then all the stingers inject themselves into you. Yeah. This is you take 1 point of damage as you feel multiple stingers press into your lower leg. Chaz, you were finishing off. Well, you start heading up the stairs. You can give me an alertness check too.
Okay. Yes, I make that one.
Okay. Two things you notice. One, you don't see any wasp stings on Carson. In fact, he looks like you don't see anything. Like the wasps didn't touch him at all, but you do see wasps. In fact, you see some wasps on the ground where he was, Carson has been shedding them, going from the stairs to the kitchen. But they're pooling themselves together, and you see a group of wasps all crawling, and then they're wrapping themselves together, and to your eyes, you see them sort of start melting into each other until as you watch for a second, and it looks like, well, it's about the size of it's some sort of small sphere of stingers pointing outward in just organic manner at the center. And that's when it starts rolling towards you.
Backpedal and spray.
All right, give me a Dex times 5 check and a sand check.
Made the Dex check and the sand check.
Okay.
Shit, man.
Okay, you lose 1 sand. Because what the fuck?
It is an extreme job. It's going in my portfolio.
Let's see here. Carson, what are you going to do? Are you looking to see what Chaz is looking at? Or are you going to finish cleaning the wasps off of you?
At least, yeah. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I'm just looking at it, but looking over at Chaz, like, what the hell are you staring at?
Okay.
That.
Yeah, give me a sand check. You see it.
I know I chose my fate on this one, so no.
Yep. It ain't good. It's not good. You lose another 3. It's a golf ball sized or baseball sized gestalt organism with stingers and pinchers, and it's just rolling towards the 2 of you. Chaz, you spray it.
Spraying it.
Yeah, that actually seems to work after a bit. It seems to stop, and starts retreating. Meanwhile, David, something's stinging your leg.
Ah!
Yeah.
Spray my leg.
Spray.
I'm ripping my pants off.
Okay, give me a Dex times 5 to get your pants off without getting stung again.
You give me a Dex times 5 to get my pants off.
Hey.
I do it like a fucking with the quickness.
Okay, yeah, there is a golf ball sized stinger ball attached to your leg, just sort of rolling up and stinging every centimeter goes up your leg.
Spray it or I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, you take another point of damage as poison goes into your open wounds. And
Totally do it.
Yeah. It stays on. It stops, but it's really embedded into your leg now. You're gonna have to do something to extract it. Also, did you already make your sand check for this?
Fuck no.
Yeah, go give me a sand check.
Hell no.
How does David react? David does not react well. You are screaming your head off. Fight, flight, or freeze.
How much for a break?
5. So yeah, with 6, you need to
do it.
Yeah. Do you freeze?
Fight.
All right. Are you going to shoot it or punch it?
Shoot it.
Okay. Let's see here. What is your
Not good.
Firearms? Do you have firearms? You do not have firearms.
I do not have firearms. It's not good.
It is not good. I'll be nice, and you well, your base firearms is 20%, so
I don't need nice. Just let me roll the dice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, what the fuck? 97 again.
It doesn't fire at all. The safety's on, you don't have to get it off. You're also panicking, so you take another point of damage as it stings you. He's screaming. Poison on the open, bleeding, sting wounds doesn't seem to be helping. Carson, what are you going to do?
Fine.
Oh my god.
It's organic.
Yeah.
Non-GMO.
So is snake venom. That doesn't mean it's good.
Well, it is in the right doses.
Well, it's Carson's action. What are you going to do?
So Dave is screaming and
he's ripped his pants
bleeding.
off. There is one of these stinger balls attached to his leg. There are other stinger balls forming, it looks like.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is one of the other guns? Did Dave's gun fall out?
Yeah, Dave is just pulling his gun out and firing, and nothing's happening. You realize he doesn't know how to work the safety.
Jesus! Try to grab that from him. I'll grab it from him and take a shot.
Okay.
Do I need to wrestle it from him, or
I don't know. Does he?
Fuck yeah, he does. Get the fuck away from me! Ah!
All right, it's opposed unarmed check.
I punch at him. If he tries
It's
to grab my
opposed
gun.
unarmed to disarm him.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
My guy's backstory is he's an amateur MMA fighter.
Fuck off.
He has a strength of 17, bro.
Yeah,
That's what he does in his free time. My unarmed is 60.
Yep. I gave the different characters different combat skills because guess what? Combat is involved.
Oh, it's okay. So go ahead. 22.
All right, you get it.
Yep. It turns out freaking out kind of breaks your focus. So you kind of you try and wrestle it away, but it just like falls out of your hand and into his. So yeah. All right, that's both of your actions. Chaz, what are you going to keep spraying the thing, or are you going to try and rip it off or do something else?
Yeah, spraying doesn't really seem to be working, does it?
It seems to repel them, but like this one's dug in, so ones that aren't, I mean, they don't like it, that's for sure, but they it doesn't seem to kill them instantly. It's, you know, from hell's heart I stab at the kind of.
Sure. Probably try to like smother them off him then. Just take off my jacket.
Okay, yeah. You can give me an unarmed check to try and pull it off safely with your jacket.
Okay. Nope.
All right, it's everyone's flailing around. It's very awkward. Let's see. All right, Carson, you got a cat.
Yep. Try to take a shot at it.
Okay.
At one of the balls. So
now, are you going to like shoot it from a distance, or are you going to go point blank against it?
I'm getting a little distance on there.
Okay. Negative.
It's on my leg.
It is on his leg.
Going...
It's a -10 because he's freaking out and it's attached to his leg.
It's like if I see him pointing a gun at me,
yeah,
I'm lunging at him.
Well, in that case, I'll go point blank and just like dig the barrel into it. So,
all right, he lurches forward and is pressing the gun barrel against the creature away from your skid.
Like, cover your ears.
Are you going to keep resisting there, David?
No, I'm gonna let him do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still probably gonna hit him afterwards.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Enough.
Made it.
All right, you blow it away.
I don't punch him. I miss.
Let's see here. Chaz, give me an alertness check.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. You don't see any more of the little stinger balls.
Ooh, nasty little bugger.
What is that?
Half ant, half wasp.
You're just gonna say that like it's a fucking thing.
No, it is now.
What's the name of a kids movie? This is not what we're dealing with here.
Ants are smart.
This isn't an ant.
Smart. I know. That's why it's the half. Got the smart half. And then the wasp half. That's why it's so angry.
Give me my gun back.
So I think I dropped the one upstairs. Is that shit?
That's your gun. This one's mine. Give it back.
Let's see. You all hear a phone ring in the kitchen. Like a cell phone.
Cell phone.
Go take a look.
To answer other people's phones.
I take my gun back.
You go into the kitchen and you see in the door leading to the backyard a cell phone on the ground. It is ringing. You do not
What's
recognize
the caller ID say?
Yeah.
It just has a number on it.
I'll answer it. Fuck it.
There you go.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Hello.
What do you want?
I want to come inside. And I think there's something in there. And I want it.
How bad?
What are you asking?
How bad?
Very badly.
Well, You better bring the fucking army because I ain't got time for this bullshit. Click.
God.
Dealt with. All right.
The phone rings again.
What the fuck do you want?
Look, just look out front. I can make you a better offer.
A better offer.
Yeah.
I peek out the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna get fucking sniped.
Is that a crit success or a crit failure?
I think it's a crit failure.
Okay, yeah. There.
0-0, so whatever that is in Delta Green.
Yeah.
It's 100.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Right. So, like, if you roll dice, you get 0 to 99, and on Dice Spot, you get 1 to 100. So the double 0 becomes the 100.
Yeah. So it's either a crit success or a crit failure. Here it is.
If it's crit success, I'm fucking pasted, man. That'd be pink mist all over the fucking house.
Let's see. Here we go. Critical success.
Fine.
It's a fumble. Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
That was gonna get messy.
So the window explodes as a bullet tears through it, but misses all of you. And you duck and get to cover immediately.
Ha! You missed, fuck!
We're getting in there sooner or later. Very soon, actually.
Now the rifle you're not, bitch. 90s hip-hop still blasting in the living room with us.
Right. I don't think it was explicit, but it's the same voice of the woman who was here earlier. Or is it different? Okay.
Yeah. So...
you work on your negotiating skills. That was a bad offer.
Well, how about this? You got the back, and we won't hunt after you, all right? We don't know who you are. We don't care. We just want what's in the house.
Yeah, about that. Thomas wouldn't be happy. Look, I got shit, and he's got shit on me, and look, I'm just not gonna give this up.
Well, I admire your loyalty to Thomas, but he will...
It ain't about Thomas. It's about going to jail, and I don't want to go to jail.
You're going to be dead before you go to jail.
You ever been to jail?
No.
It's a good trade.
All right. So you're talking to the unknown person on the phone. The other two of you can hear at least David's side of the conversation. You saw the bullet, or you saw, the front window.
April.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep. Carson, yeah. So Carson, what are you going to do?
Despite my better intentions, I'm going to go up, take my coat that's probably soaked now, run back upstairs and see if I can find my gun.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah.
Good idea.
All right. So Carson, you go up. Give me an alertness check.
Okay.
Chaz, how are you on the phone?
Oh, what?
How are you on the phone? Can you talk this person?
Probably not.
Can you just keep them on the line with you?
So that fails, but it is nice.
Nice.
It is nice. Per house rules, 69 always succeeds.
Nice.
Because I'm very mature here.
Thank you.
So
highbrow humor here at RPPR.
highest brow. So you do see it. It's you see the handle peeking out from the under the bathtub. So it just slid under the bathtub a little bit, but you could just reach down and grab it.
Can I do that unmolested by the wasp carpet?
You don't see the wasp carpet, but you can't really look under the bathtub unless you put your head down to the floor.
I'm just gonna pretend it there. 1, 2, 3.
All right, give me a Dex ×5 to see if you can beat the stinger ball that's lying in ambush.
I'm certain it is. So I do.
Well, it's an opposed check. And you beat it. So good job. So the stinger ball comes right out and starts chasing after you.
Oh God! So yeah, actually, if it's there, sit there and unload and fire on it. So.
Okay, sure. Give me firearms, Joe.
No, that one fails.
All right, so you're just blasting holes in the bathroom. Meanwhile,
Chaz, I have an idea. Just take the phone and talk to the lady for a second. I have an idea. Okay, and that's happening too.
All right, Chaz, what are you saying to the lady? Look, just abandon the others. Your life is more important than this. Just go out the backyard.
What's your favorite bug?
What?
What's your favorite bug?
If I tell you, will you go?
Depends on what your favorite is.
A Goliath beetle.
Why?
I saw a thing on the internet where they have these fights in Japan where they bet on them like sumo wrestlers, and they fight each other and they flip each other over.
I hope she has friends on her team right now that are listening to this conversation going, what the fuck?
Do you watch a lot of stuff on YouTube?
You just go. Just get it. I am going to kill you. I am going to put a bullet in your head if you do not.
Trying to have one last conversation before I go.
While he does this, okay. I'm going to be wiring the light switch, taking the wiring and wiring it to the front doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fucking Home Alone this bitch.
All right, give me the electric.
It works.
Okay. If she, what triggers it specifically?
Just touching the doorknob. It's hot.
Okay. It's heated. Not a light.
No, it's a hot line. Like it'll shock the shit out of you when you touch it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Got any traps? Any like human-sized traps, Chaz?
I ain't never tried anything human-sized. Never had the money. Never had the opportunity.
All right. Go ahead and give me another shot there, Carson.
That one does hit.
Yep. You splatter it. Good job.
Start running downstairs, just I guess to see Chaz and David rigging up and wiring to the door.
I just think I'm having a conversation about bugs.
Yeah. You get a call on your phone, Carson.
What's the number?
Thomas.
Jesus, I'll go back to like Thomas.
Yeah, we've intercepted some 911 calls. People are reporting gunshots in your neighborhood.
Yeah, imagine that.
There are fucking mutant wasps in here, and it's like somebody has been knocking at the door trying to get in. They already have a gun. They've tried to shoot us.
All right. I'm on my way.
You better get fucking here now.
Hangs up.
Like, we can't do anything about this.
He hangs up.
Cavalry's coming, maybe.
Actually, Carson, oh shit.
Oh no.
Yep. Let's.
Oh no.
What did you do, Ross?
Let's see. Who are you, Aaron? You're the plumber. All right. All right. You only take half of that. You take 4 damage as a bullet rips through some part of the house you didn't see. Apparently they have a shooter that had an elevated angle and saw you and took a shot through you and basically wall banged you. Shot through a wall to get to you. So you take 4 damage.
Just oh god, a scream as I'm going down the problem.
Yeah, give me a sand check for violence. Yeah.
All right. Well,
actually, all of you do because.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Same.
Didn't happen to me.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but although I assume that would be at least a one for getting the shock of getting shot at.
Yeah.
Okay. Just oh no. Just guys, we have a problem atop our many other problems.
10-4, buddy. What's the problem?
I'm bleeding a lot.
Ooh.
Just get one of the towels or the paper towels or something. God damn, this hurts.
All of you can give me alertness checks to realize safe places to be from the if the shooter's in the facing the front of the building and can shoot through walls. How many? Where is a safe place to be?
Nope.
Yep.
Front porch.
Well, their damage, if it's like a video game, their damage goes down when you're closer. That would also be up front.
I don't know, but I'm also in shock.
God damn. All right, Birk, you take 1 point of damage as a bullet goes through a wall and hits you, grazes you.
Oh, they got me.
Chaz,
They got
sorry. So you could retreat to the back.
Yeah,
Is there a
I
ba-
would
oh wait, there's
realize
the
my
basement.
ways and run in the other direction.
There is the basement, yeah.
Yeah, we can pull into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So although the machine's up here, though.
The machine is up there. As you head back, David, what are you doing?
I'm going to... Is the other door to the house the back door?
Yeah, there's the front door and the back door.
I'm going to rig it too. Fuck it.
Okay. Give me an electricity.
Success.
Okay, also give me an alertness check.
Success. I rolled a 3.
You see a shadowy figure in the backyard. Looks like they're holding something in their hand and getting ready to throw it.
Yeah, I run away from the door.
Okay. A grenade goes through the back kitchen window. And then a flashbang goes off. So, but you did see it. Yep. So yeah, the three of you can hole up in sort of the dining room, which is for adjacent to the kitchen and sort of away from the shooter from the front, and gives you a side view of anyone coming through the back door.
I forget, where's the device?
The device is in the kitchen itself, and then there's a container in the basement.
Okay. How much juice you got left in your bug tank?
Running low.
Got any backups in the house?
No, not in the truck.
I got an idea. I'm not sure it's good, because how poisonous is that crap?
It's organic. I told you.
Does it hurt people?
No, I designed it not to.
I mean, the sting on my leg, I don't know what's causing that burning feeling.
That's the wasp.
Oh, okay.
So, how flammable is it?
Oh yeah, David, give me a con times 5 check.
Oh no.
Yeah, not at all. Failed that real bad.
Okay.
Not that bad, actually. I only failed it by 2.
Okay.
I still failed it.
All right. Yeah, you take a -10 to all physical actions now, as you feel really bad.
Cool.
Yep. I forgot. Did you get stung? No, you shot the stinger. No one else got.
No, only.
No one else got stung.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're feeling a bit sick there. Actually, I would say you could burn off the poison by taking another D3 of damage if you want to.
Yes. God damn it.
Oh well, I rolled. Yeah, it's 3 either way.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yep. So, yeah, it hurts. Things are suck. So, you've rigged up. So the three of you there in the dining room sort of hold up there. You could move the dining room table to be used as cover from one angle, from the back or the front, depending on which angle you think the attackers are coming from. You do have phones available. Yeah. You also do see a stinger ball on top of the machine. It is trying to do something.
Yeah, no.
I grab a dish towel or something. Can we grab a dish towel and try and grab it off of there?
Yeah, Dex times 5.
Don't touch it.
I'll do it. I'm going to throw it out the window towards the guy that threw a grenade in.
Mm-hmm.
7. Fuck yeah.
All right, now give me athletics to throw it back at the...
Fuck yeah, nailed it.
Okay, so here's what happens, actually. The person sees you. You see the woman. It's actually the woman. She is approaching the back door. And she seems to have some sort of tool out, maybe a lockpick. And she's like, but you throw the stinger ball, whip the stinger ball through the towel at her, and it hits her squarely in the face. She's very surprised by it. She freaks out and stumbles backward around the side of the building, or out of sight. So you don't know what happens to her. Meanwhile, you hear a shock up front as it sounds like somebody was
Lights all dim for a few seconds.
yeah,
Got one.
yeah.
Oh man, you just built a people zapper. That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, man. We should team up sometime after this if we survive.
That's
Yeah,
when
we
the
should
alarm in the machine goes off.
What kind of Batman and Robin bullshit are you planning?
No, bats aren't bugs.
Yeah, the machine is
Look.
making a weird sound.
Okay, like it probably threw a switch somewhere, so I'll go fix that real quick.
Oh God.
I'm going down the basement to fix the fuse.
I'll take a look at it too and just see.
Okay.
Hold myself up to it.
What are you going to do, Chaz?
Well, I've been shot,
Mm-hmm.
which is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still on the phone, right? Or did she hang up on
She
me?
hung up on you.
Call her back.
Call her back.
Okay. It's going to voicemail, but that'll take you a bit. So,
I'll just leave her a voicemail.
okay.
You never told me what your favorite bug was. I don't. Well, you did. You never asked me what mine was, though. Praying mantis.
So David and Carson are heading into the basement, and David, you're the first to see that the container is glowing a bit. There are seams in it that you didn't see before. You thought it was like one seamless metal container, but there are seams in it, and there's light coming out from them. An unearthly light that you can't really describe the color of, but it is very vividly colored. So, yeah. What are you going to do?
Me? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna check the breaker first and see fix the fuse.
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely broken.
Okay, I'm just gonna repair that then.
All right, you start
Power
working on
right back to
that.
this thing.
Yeah, you start working on it.
I succeed in my first electrical roll.
You're working on it. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Carson, what are you gonna do?
Looking up right now, does it look like the water taps are still going okay with it? Or
Well, I thought you went in the basement. The water taps are in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just checking to see if there was anything in it that it was overheating. But I would have to clear.
Yeah,
that out,
it looks like the stinger balls have punctured. Actually, when you look at the it looks like the stinger balls have sabotaged the cables, the water pipes leading into the machine.
Jesus,
It's overheating.
Do I have like my plumber kit with like some plumber's tape?
It is not here. It is in the living room.
Okay. I'm going to try to go up and grab that because that's going to be the quickest fix to try to at least get pressure back onto those. How many holes are there in the tubes?
Dozens.
Ugh. So
like it just rode up and down it and punctured it many, many times.
Crap. So with that, it would be a luck check to see if I could have that's like a replacement hose in my bag or...
well, first you have to get to your bag, which is in the living room.
Okay. Yep. All right, I'll do that.
As you head there, give me an alertness check.
Gotcha. Made it.
Okay. There's a dude in a rain jacket holding some kind of rifle running across the street. He has a hood up so you can't see his face.
So when you say running across the street towards the house?
Towards you, yes.
Did he, as far as I know, did he see me?
I mean, the lights are on so you'd be silhouetted to him. So yeah, he sees you and he looks and he starts raising the rifle up.
I guess shoot off.
Okay. What's your dex?
Yeah, get him, partner.
My dex is 55.
No, it's just
11.
No, your dex is
base dex. 11.
Oh yeah, it is 11. All right, his is 13. He gets to go first.
Okay.
He has a penalty because shooting in the rain and all that. He has a 40% chance of hitting you. So bullets nearly hit you.
Oof.
Yep. As a 3-round silenced burst from an assault rifle whizzes overhead.
Am I going to be shooting at a penalty as well?
Yeah. Negative 20.
How much? Negative 20? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine miss as well.
Mm-hmm. What he takes cover behind a car parked in front of the street. It's actually the David's van.
In front of David's van. Like could be Chaz.
Well, he's behind it. Yeah. So,
looking around, if do I see my bag?
yeah, it's in the living room. You'd have to. I mean, it's a little further. It's out in the middle of the room. You kind of just dropped it in there.
So it'd probably be a dex check to try to get out there. Is there anything?
You could belly crawl. He wouldn't have a line of sight on you if you belly crawled.
True. So, all right, yeah, I'll try to do that and see if I can get around at least to it and back without him
Okay.
seeing me. Hopefully,
Um,
that would be. Good. Make that athletics or something else or stealth.
Athletics to belly crawl fast.
Okay. So, or could I do stealth instead to not be seen and take it a little more slowly?
You can't really hide in the living room. There's not a lot of space to hide.
Okay, fair enough. So, all right, I will go.
He can't see you as soon as you start belly crawling, but
okay,
so you don't really need to hide.
Fair enough. Made it just barely, but I 59
all right.
60.
Chaz, you hear more gunfire coming from out front.
Well, I really want to talk to her again, but it seems irresponsible at this point. I will run over to investigate it while calling her a third time.
Okay. All right. So she answers. She's like, "If I tell you, will you help me?"
No, I got a new question.
What?
Are you after this because of the bugs?
Bugs?
Yeah, this. You can tell me this house is full of bugs.
It was stolen from a top secret government facility.
All right. Well, it's full of bugs, and I'm thinking if y'all doing bug research, you could hire me as your bug expert.
Oh, fine. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd make it so that Thomas can't tell people I made bugs come back to life and I lose my license?
Thomas is a traitor to this country. We'll
answer the question.
Yes, he will not be able to hurt you.
Well, then I'll be right out.
Okay. What are you going to do, Chaz?
We're going to go out the back door. Like
Okay.
you told us to.
Mm-hmm.
And then loop around and come back around out front.
You might want to see if you make like a remember roll that back door is fucking wired.
Well, I see the wire going to it. Because it's not a trap from the inside.
Right. Cool. Just making sure.
Okay. So you open the back door using of not getting electrocuted because it is only.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So are you going to be sneaking, or are you just going out, just walking?
I will be cautious, but I'm not like overtly sneaking. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. It's not a good turn of phrase, but like I'm not running out and yelling like, "All right, I'm here to be your bug expert, ma'am." But
okay. All right. So David, you're still working. I'll get to you in a second. Carson, you have the bag. You belly crawled commando style to it and back. You have the tape to fix up the pipes.
Okay.
Are you gonna roll?
Yeah. So plumbing.
Okay, sure.
I roll to make sure I'm doing it correctly. What's my skill in that? I actually use it now. Let's see. Oh God, I failed.
All right, your hands are shaking for some weird reason. Like there's somebody trying to murder you.
Yeah, it's probably more me. I have a wound. I'm probably still in shock.
The front.
We never took care of that.
Yeah. There's still a third shooter out there. Like, he opens the front door and has an assault rifle pointed out. You hear the front door open, Carson. You don't have exact line of sight on but you could peek around the corner to see.
That door's still hot.
No, the one guy already set it off.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not electrified anymore.
Yeah, well, the second guy's all right, he has a silenced assault rifle and he shoots the lock off.
Okay, I'm just making sure because
all right,
that's my trap.
Yeah, all right. Well, it got one guy, but it's not going to get both.
Damn it!
You did your best.
I'm trying to save Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. But I'm coming around the corner because I'm basically down like in the basement looking up.
No, you're in the kitchen. The pipes are in the kitchen.
The
machine is in the kitchen. The container is in the basement.
Look underneath the kitchen sink. Is there like a bottle of Yeah, like Drano or just clean or anything else
Sure.
on there. Just something there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
What are you going to do with the Drano?
Drink it. I'm way out. Fuck
Whoa.
this.
All right.
Okay, they got
No.
dark.
No. As he's coming around the corner, just kind of hurl it. So off to the side to see if I can catch their attention off on there and then maybe get a shot on them.
All right.
So a distraction and then shooting if they come around the corner.
All right. You throw it out the corner and you don't hear anything.
Crap.
All right. So that was your action. That's it.
Yep.
David, you're down in the basement. You're fixing it. You're doing your best. You think you
Cat scratch fever.
That's when
Sing
the
pain away.
container starts shuddering. And you hear the sound of metal, just the frequency, the high shriek of metal being just shorn apart. Do you look back to look at the container?
Nope. I say fuck that. I'm leaving. I go upstairs.
Okay. You start running up the stairs. Just in time, you look off to your right towards the front door. And you can see a man with a mask and a rain suit on and an assault rifle with a silencer on it, looking in your general direction. He is going to. You can either duck under cover, or you can stay in the basement, or you can try and leap to cover in the kitchen and make a dodge check against his shooting.
I'm going to return fire.
Okay. What's your okay? He already had his weapon raised, so he will shoot first. And he'll have his base 60 chance to hit you.
Better make it count.
Oop, nope, he did not. He rolled an 89.
I succeeded.
Okay, roll a d10.
No, I didn't. I was a 20 in firearms. Fuck, I rolled 21.
Yep.
All right. Pop. Ah, you missed.
Okay. Is that what you're going to do as your follow-up action?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going
I'm gonna run at him.
All right, you'll get one last burst off before you can cover the distance. This will hit, though.
Better make it count.
Well, he has a 10% lethality.
Not today.
Yeah, yes, today. That is
It's so bad.
that is 15 damage.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Plop, plop. Yeah, I fall. I collapse to the ground as a lump of flesh reeled to the floor.
So Chaz, you're outside. You see the woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the side of the building. Her face looks really bad. There's a lot of sting marks on it. She's holding her face with one hand, the pistol in the other. Actually, no, she's holding herself on the other hand. But she looks like she's in a lot of pain. You see her before she sees you. What are you gonna do?
I will step out of the the bushes out of the house and be like, "Hey."
She raises the pistol at you. What?
No, hey, it's your bug expert.
Oh, okay.
I brought you something for that face.
Oh, okay. What?
I will pull out the regenerative chemical that I stole from the green box many years ago.
Okay. What is that?
It's something I've been working on. I'm a bug expert, and
It's like an anti-venom?
organic. Yeah.
Okay, this fucking hurts. I really need it.
All right, I'll hand it to her. I hand her.
Okay.
It's in like a little, like one of those olive oil spritzers you get. Like a little.
All right. You spray it on her face.
Spritzers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her eyes roll up in the back of her head, and she falls down and starts convulsing.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Anaphylaxis.
Yeah.
Anaphylactic shock.
Well, you've only used it on dead things. You haven't used it on a living human before. And
Yeah, it's fair.
And it doesn't work too well on living insects now that you think about it. Yeah, Herbert West formula probably isn't meant to be used on living things at all. But yeah, she's kind of twitching. I mean, maybe it'll work eventually. Maybe it's a healing coma.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah, it's a medical coma.
Mm-hmm.
But I said a praying mantis is my favorite because a praying mantis can kill a bird. What do you think about that, little birdie?
So Carson, you're inside the kitchen. You hear someone run up the steps, and then someone hit the ground after several bursts of gunfire. What are you gonna do?
Oh God. At this point, I'm gonna try to tape it up again. I just have to finish the
Okay.
job.
That's when you hear the screams and more gunfire. As what the fuck? What the? Something's come up the steps.
Something or someone?
You don't know. You're fucking looking at the pipes.
Yeah, I just keep working.
All right. So the machines are giving the beep. That's beep. Kind of like a flatline kind of beep.
Oh no. Do I need to make another plumbing check to get this, or just is it a non-issue at this point?
Well, it's the machine. You can fix the water pipes, the water cooling pipes if you want.
Okay.
But
I don't want to see that without it, so I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm taping it up, so getting the water through.
All right, Chaz, what are you gonna do?
So is she dead? I'm gonna check her pulse.
Do you have first aid? I think you do.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she does have a pulse. It's very weak though.
It is working. I will grab her by her wrists and drag her inside before any cops show up.
Okay. So you go inside. You can hear gunfire coming from out near the front door. And screams like, "No!" You don't recognize the voice, just some guy. "No! Oh God!" Ah! And yeah, something's going on out front. And
I'll just scream up like, hey, I'm your new bug expert. I got anti-venom.
Okay.
If anything gets you.
Okay. So you both get calls. Or no, you both get text messages on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it.
Okay. If the container is breached, there is a glowing object inside. Use the glowing object against the thing.
Okay. Just crawl down to the basement.
Back, all nominal situation under control.
Okay. So the gunfire stops out front. Carson, did you make your check to fix the pipes?
I did. It's like, let me go make that check. So
okay, you're really focused on it. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more roll.
A button. Okay.
Got it.
Yep, 91.
Nailed it.
It's not going to get fixed.
No. I'll just start crawling down towards the thing.
The machine is overheated.
Oh God!
It's too late.
It said getting the glowing thing, right?
Get a glowing object inside the container and use it against the thing.
Yeah, I'm going back to the container to get that thing. So
all right, so you head out to get to the basement. You have to look out. I mean, it passes by the front. It's sort of in the middle of the house. So, okay. Yeah, you see it as it finishes killing a human in a way you can't even describe how. So go ahead and give me a sand check. It's an impossible amalgamation of flesh and nightmares, swirling about, made of now human flesh, insect, and just other.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All right. Fight, flight, or freeze. That's 8 sanity.
Fight. I'm mad at this point. So
all right. So you're just going to start shooting it?
Yeah. I'm just going to unloading into it. So.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. It causes. Yeah, you can roll firearms if you want. It's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a sand check.
My God. It begins.
Oh boy,
that's a crit failure. So you lose 12. You take 1 point of damage. As here's what happens: part of your flesh melts off, including like your pinky finger. It just melts off like it was never part of your body, and it flows down your body onto the floor to a central point near the thing. And also from the body of the shooter that was, the dude with the machine gun, the assault rifle. It forms a small fleshy blob out of the viscera. The blob starts growing barbs, teeth, fingers, and claws, and starts propelling yourself to attack you. That's what you see.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't even hear yourself screaming anymore. Chaz, you hear a lot of noise coming up front.
Okay, I guess I'll have to go help.
Okay, give me a sand check.
Yeah, it's all just bugs.
Yeah, you lose 1 sanity. But yeah, you see this thing. You weren't there in the room when it used its remold the flesh attack, so you don't have to make any of those secondary checks or anything. But you do see the little blob of flesh and fingers propelling itself towards Carson as he screams and ineffectually shoots his pistol. You can run into the basement if you want, or you can do something else.
I want to go get the glowing thing from the container.
Okay, so you run into the basement.
Yep.
So, let's see here. New round. Carson, I'll let you have the first action. Are you just going to keep shooting?
Yeah. At this point, yeah. It's just, I have no choice. I'm out of my mind, so.
Sure.
No.
All right.
It missed by 8 points.
All right, it hits you with its second attack, flesh deconstruction. It reaches out to you, and a thin tendril connects you to it, and it starts remaking your body.
Oh my God.
And you are unmade. So this is a 15% lethality check. So your body is unmade in a gory fashion. Skin disintegrates, muscles unravel, and organs rendered down to their base elements. You take 14 damage.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yep.
So I'm out.
So Chaz,
Yep.
you find it is like the container is basically exploded, but in the center of it there is a glowing rock-like object, although you cannot describe its color.
I was never much of a word man anyway. I'll grab it.
All right, you run up to the thing, and you see you've already made your sand check to see it, so I'll give you first attack.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see here.
Unarmed?
I'll let you use unarmed or melee weapons, whichever's higher.
That'd be unarmed. Yep.
All right. Well, actually, you should roll it. It's your damage. Sorry.
No.
1d10.
Fine, Ross. Yay!
You did twice the damage. You did 2 full points to it. All right. Well, it is going to try and deconstruct your flesh. So
I can't have my flesh deconstructed.
yeah. Well, it's going to try. It misses this time. It starts remaking itself. Its shape starts changing to become more agile as you dodge the tendril linking to you. So you can try and touch it again.
Yeah. I'm in the battle of... No.
Yeah, all right. So the woman comes in. She is very pale, and she opens fire on the creature with her handgun. This distracts the creature as it tries to kill her. It has a 50% net chance now, and it's definitely going to hit. Unfortunately, even though she is come back to life technically, she can still be deconstructed as she explodes in gory fashion. Make a sand check for that.
Nope.
Yeah. That is 1d6 to see that happen. So that is 6.
Oh, okay. Flight.
Yeah, flight. All right, so you start running. Dex times 5.
Okay. Yep.
Do you take you drop the object and your gun and you run.
That's right.
And you run and you run. and you run. And yeah. And that's how we'll end. As we cut back to the creature itself. It is now alone. It goes out into the backyard, soaking in the rain, and then it just kind of melts and flows. And we cut down and we see a cross section of the ground and the earth as the creature, as its essence sinks into the water table. And
Nice.
Yep. And that's the Contractors. Ending B unlocked.
We did it.
You did it.
By dying.
With one person surviving, kind of. Who will be the...
I think Chaz will be fine.
Will he?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So questions, comments, suggestions. You guys like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like it that they just like that immediate terror of like, oh god, everything's going wrong in this. I'm actually curious, like what the box was or what it was summoning.
No, it was containing something. Like it's just like a horrible nightmare thing I made up. So
it had very, very kind of color out of space vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Like
The murder hornet ball.
Yeah. I did say, like, I didn't make up a backstory for it, but I left it out of the shotgun scenario proper because it didn't fit in the 1,500 words. So Cell T, like Thomas, investigated a cult operating in Wyoming. When they arrived, they found a gate on the wall of the compound sanctum covered in blood. On the other side, they saw 3 people in gas masks shove the machine and container through with a repair manual taped to it through the gate. One of them took off the mask, showing himself as a haggard and older Thomas. He shouted that the machine could change the timeline before the gate closed. So then they went off the grid, not trusting anybody. And, it had if they kept it operating long enough, it would have just eventually destroyed the thing, like rendered it into nothingness. It was slowly disintegrating it. Powered by that weird object. But it had 16 hit points left when it gets out, and you did 2 damage to it. So, I mean, technically, it's not guaranteed that the thing escapes. That's only if things go bad. But because I'm running, it's like, yes, I want to see the fucking creature. So, yeah. But yeah, that was the premise. Like, you're just some dudes who got caught up in something, and some shit went down.
Haven't been on a number of work sites before.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what would have fucking happened.
Yeah.
God, contractors are so goddamn dumb.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't mean that. Contractors are great, but man, the people I've dealt with, they are a breed of their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Birk, what'd you think?
That was fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got to spray somebody with reanimator juice.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't really. Yeah. That also the stuff about like figuring out the prologue is just kind of implied in the text. I don't really, because again, 1,500 words is not very much,
Sure.
especially when like you spend a couple hundred words writing up. Hey, this has some crazy attacks. Yeah. I wanted to make the monster more interesting as a boss encounter, instead of just like it has really high stats and it one shots whatever player it kills.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, any thoughts?
No, I really like the creeping escalation too, and the fact that like it just started warping reality in its own bug version right now, where we couldn't actually tell what was initially real, and until we got hit with the balls and the external force outside of Thomas. So no, I really like that.
Yeah, I do like the stinger balls too, and the little things like that. So I'll probably use stat them out or something. I don't know. They're pretty gross and creepy, so that's good for Delta Green. But anyways, yeah, that was my entry for this year, and thank you all for listening. And Baz, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm on Twitch at Future Wolfington.
Okay,
That's me. In Twitter, Baz Wolfington.
And Aaron, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Aaron Karsten on Twitter, as well as Really Podcast streaming on Twitch, Wednesdays and mostly Saturdays.
Cool. And Birk, do you have a podcast where you talk about haunted?
I've been thinking about getting one.
Yeah,
Really
That
hard.
you've had for a while.
Yeah, well, I'm a slow thinker. Yeah, so, hey, if you don't already, you can find us at Night Clerk Radio, nightclerkradio.com, or at Night Clerk Radio on Twitter, where we have conversations about all kinds of weird, niche, and haunted music and the philosophy and media analysis surrounding them. So we just had an episode on the Unsolved Mysteries music that came out on vinyl a few years ago. About to do one on the Crowd Chambers Jig. Super fun. Good stuff.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
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 Bye.